Sober Girls Yoga by the Mindful Life Practice. Hi yogis, welcome back to Release. This is our fifth practice in our series today of flow and let go style yoga. What you need for this practice is a bolster, a couple of blocks, perhaps a strap. I invite you to come into your comfortable shape. Lengthen up through the spine. Soften the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Allow your palms to come together at heart center. Interlace the palms, index finger and thumb extended. Flip the palms down, pointing towards the base of the belly. I'm wondering today if there's anything in your life right now that you're working on letting go of. Let's release our palms and bring them face up. Gathering in some good energy. And then we'll bring that energy to our practice today. So bring the palms into heart center. Take a big breath in, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Bring your palms through heart center. Let's just do a couple more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms through heart center. Two more, big breath in. Big breath out. And then a last one, inhale the arms all the way up. This time we're going to land our right palm, stretch our left arm over to the right, and then move all the way through center, lift your right arm up. And then just keep flowing with your breath. Good, just a few more. And then eventually you're going to come all the way back through and then lift your arms all the way up. And then we're going to pivot through some twists. Just one more of each. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Let's take the palms into our heart center. And then we're going to come onto the hands and the knees. You can slide your bolster to the side. Place the palms underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and then move through a few cat-cows. Arching at the spine, curling through the back body. And now eventually you're going to come all the way into neutral. Leave your left palm where it is. Lift your right arm up. And then thread your right arm underneath the left. You can land on the shoulder. Perhaps you lift the arm up. Just get a nice little twist. And then slowly unwind, land the left palm. Land the right palm, let's twist the opposite way. So we're going to take our left arm all the way up. Big, big breath in. And then thread your left arm under, land onto the cheek. Perhaps you weave the arm around and then just hook it near the hip. Take a few breaths. Come all the way around with both palms. Land the palms onto the mat. Spread through the fingers, spread through the palms. We're going to tuck our toes. Lift all the way up and back. Find a downward facing dog. Leave your left foot where it is. We're going to lift our right leg up towards the sky. And now this time what you're going to do is just circle through your knee, opening through the hip. Take an inhale, lift your leg up towards the sky. And then draw the knee in. See if you can step the feet between the palms. Remember, you can use your hand to get the foot there. You can use your blocks, whatever you need to do. Rock forward and back to get into the hip. And then just land the left knee onto the mat. Untuck the toes. Lift the arms up. Let's open our arms into cactus arms and then take the right arm underneath the left and do a few of our heart openers. Now I'm going to invite you to do one more. And then lift all the way back up. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Reach your arms forward. Leave your left arm where it is. Spiral the right arm all the way back so you're opening and expanding. And then take your palms inward. We're going to lower so that our left elbow lands onto the right knee. You can gaze over the right shoulder. So it's kind of like our twist that we did in our chair in our previous class. Then if this doesn't feel super comfortable for you, feel free to take any other variation. So you can do the variation with the arms extended. You could just come back into neutral. This is your practice, not mine. So do what works for you. Let's gently unwind, lift our arms all the way up. And then take the palms forward, frame the foot. Now, option to keep the hands on the mat or option to maybe have your hands on the blocks. Walk your hands back as you lengthen over the right leg. So this is called Ardha Hanumanasana, half Hanumanasana. And there's tons of different variations of this. You can have hands on the earth. Just make sure you find a variation that works for you, that feels good. And just breathe into it for 3, for 2. And then on 1, walk your hands all the way forward. And then you can tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then decide how to move through your flow, either keeping the knees grounded, keeping them lifted, move through a flow, lift your heart, and then come all the way up and back to a down dog. And from our down dog, we're going to do this exact same thing on the opposite side. So take your left leg up, Circle through the knee, open through the hip. Extend your leg all the way behind you. And then do a big draw in with the knee. Step the foot forward. You can rock forward and back. And then land onto your back knee. Let's lift our arms up. And then do the exact same thing we did on the opposite side. So open the arms. Thread one arm underneath the next. And then curl with the spine. Just doing 3 more. 2 more. And then 1 more. And then we're going to unwind the arms, lift the arms up. And then reach the arms forward. Pull your left arm all the way back like you're pulling a bow and arrow. And you can stay just like this. Or you can gather your palms to your heart center, come forward. Bring your right elbow onto your left knee, gaze over the shoulder. Good, just doing a few more breaths. And then we're going to come all the way up, lift the arms up. And then reach the arms forward, walk the fingertips back, lengthen over the left leg. Take a few breaths. Good, taking 1 more inhale, 1 more exhale, and then just walk your hands forward. Coming all the way forward, we're going to tuck the right toes, lift the back knee, step the foot back, and then maybe you journey through a flow, lifting your heart, coming all the way up and back, finding your down dog. And then just bend the knees, gaze forward, step the feet up to meet the hands. We'll take our inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend through the knees, sit the hips back, come into your chair, your Utkatasana, just for 3, for 2. And then on 1, press through the feet, lift up, and then take the palms into our heart center. And then we're going to take the palms alongside the hips. Come to stand on your mat. Leave the left foot where it is. Bend through the right knee, open the knee to the side. We'll plant the foot on the ankle or the shin or perhaps on the thigh. And then just bring the palms together. Take 1 more breath. And then land your right foot. We'll go the opposite way. So leave your right foot as your anchor. Lift your left knee to the side. Land your left foot on the ankle or the shin, or maybe up on the thigh. And then press the palms together. Okay, just take a few more breaths. And then land the left foot, come to your mountain. Let's take an inhale, lift our arms up towards the sky, look up. Take your exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower, plant the palms, make your way back. If you'd like to go through one more flow, go for it. And then just land your knees, take them wide, sit the hips back on the heels, rest into your child's pose. And then just gently pull our bodies all the way up to seated on the heels. So we learned a pose for the quads in our last class. And if that posture felt great in your body, feel free to go back there. I'm just going to show you quickly how that was. So you come all the way onto the belly and then draw your foot in. So this is a great option if you have tight quads, if you have sensitive knees. If you enjoyed being here, then just stay here. And if you want to do something a little different, I want to teach you a pose called half saddle. So what you're going to do is, I'll show you on this side so you can see. I'm going to extend my right leg in front of me and then sit my bottom down, not on the heel, but to the side. So my leg is nice and close. Now, remember, if this feels really uncomfortable, just go back to the one on your belly. That's perfect. If you feel like you need a bit more lift, you might even sit up on a block. Maybe that just like releases the pressure a little bit. And then if you're like me, I have space in my quads because I don't do enough active stuff like cycling or hiking. So my quads are a little spacious. So I might come down onto the elbows and then maybe come onto the back body. And then I'm going to lift my arms up. But remember, this is like a pretty deep stretch. So don't do it just because I'm doing it. Do it because it feels right in your body. Now, when I first got into yoga, I used to look at people doing stuff like this in classes and think that that was like advanced yoga and that they were better at yoga than other people. And what I've realized through many years of yoga is that there's no such thing as advanced yoga. It's literally just our bodies, our abilities, our limitations, our shape. That depends on whether we'll be able to do a pose or not, or the way in which we do a pose, right? And so there are some people who their anatomy might prevent them from doing a pose for their whole life. And that doesn't mean that they're bad at yoga. That doesn't mean that they're a beginner. Much like I used to teach spinning. I don't teach spinning anymore, but when I used to teach spinning, my quads were a lot more tight. And so as a result, coming into a shape like this probably would have been more hard. So think about your life, the way your body has moved through life and how that impacts the poses you might be able to do. And see if you can let go of any expectations you have for yourself of what your yoga practice should be or shouldn't be. Now let's take one more breath where we are. And then we're going to come all the way up if you're on your back body. If you're on your belly, you're just going to switch to the other side. So I'm just going to extend my left leg, give myself a moment, and then go the opposite way. So take my right leg in and then stay like this. or come all the way back. Are there any judgments, any things that you're trying to release? About yourself? Just take a few more breaths where you are. And then we're going to come all the way up. So you can press through the elbows. Lift all the way up. Send the right leg around. And then you can just pedal out through the knees, release that. And then we'll finish with one hip opener, which is the favorite. We'll come into our pigeon pose. I mean, it's my favorite. I don't know about you. So leave your left leg, lift your right leg up. Draw the right knee in, lay the shin across the width of the mat. Snuggle your knee back, take a breath in, and then come all the way down. So I wonder if there's anything in your life that you're working on letting go of. Take one more breath. And then come all the way up onto the palms. Let's lift all the way up and back. Find your down dog. And then go the opposite way. So take the left leg up. Draw the left knee in. Lay the shin across the width of the mat. Snuggle your right knee back. Take a big breath in. And then come all the way forward. Let's take about 10 more breaths. Then we're going to come all the way up. And then just roll onto our left bottom and draw our knee all the way back. Make our way into a final resting pose, a Shavasana. So you can come all the way down and just stretch out your legs. Rest your palms face up. Let this be your time to receive. Know that I'm going to bring you back in the moment when the time is up. May the long time sun shine down on you, always surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Guide your way home. Guide your way home. Give your fingers and toes a little wake up wiggle. Nice long stretch, fingers all the way through the toes. You can gather your knees into your chest. And then just come all the way up into seated with the palms at the heart center. Interlacing the palms, extending the index finger and thumb, and then just reaching that down towards the earth. Is there something in your life that you are letting go of right now? And let's allow the palms to be face up, receiving. And then bring the palms all the way into heart center. Closing with the intention, the ancient intention, the original intention. It's been passed from heart to heart through thousands of years. And it's that our practice remains steady and our efforts remain continuous. Our yoga helps and heals and serves and benefits all beings everywhere. May all beings be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free. May the thoughts and the actions of each of our lives contribute towards this. So let's finish with an Om sound. We're going to breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in to make the Om. So take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Take a big breath in. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks for sharing this space and the practice. Light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Thank you. Thank you.